Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now, today we are going to be looking at and reviewing and talking about my experiences with a pretty cool product, in my opinion, which is the Smoothie Sidekick. Now, this is actually a Canadian small business. It's owned by somebody who I went to university with at Wilfrid Laurier for business, and it's very cool to see people that I went to school with, that I worked together with on projects, coming up with their own business ideas, putting them out there. And this is one that I am very excited about, that I think is very relevant to me personally, and I hope that you guys will love it as much as I do. Now, before we get into anything else, let's talk about what these actually are so you know if they're potentially interesting to you or if they would help your quality of life. The Smoothie Sidekick is basically all of those things that are recommended for you to add to your smoothies when you go to blogs or when you talk to dietitians, when you see people on Instagram with their super fancy healthy smoothies that you may not want to buy, you don't know if you'll like them, you don't know what amounts to add. This is a pre-packaged version that you can literally just add to your smoothie and get all of those health benefits. So when you're making your morning smoothie, all you would do, you would put in your fruits, your veggies, whatever you like, maybe your almond milk or your water, whatever you feel like blending it with that day. And then you literally just take this package and add it in, and that is everything you need to make a nutritious, very filling smoothie that will actually keep you satiated until your next meal, which is pretty cool. Now, there are 3 different varieties of the Smoothie Sidekicks. There is the Incredible Bulk, which is the protein-filled one that will really help you with recovery after workouts, feeling full until your next meal if you're using this as an actual meal, as I often do, and is loaded with healthy fats like peanut butter, chia seeds, hemp seeds. So same kind of thing, will help you feel very full until your next meal. Next, we have the Energizers, which contains all kinds of superfoods as well as healthy sources of energy. So this one's great if you're, pretty tired in the afternoon, you want a little bit of a pick-me-up. So I usually use this one for maybe at lunch I'm feeling a little groggy, I still need to get through the rest of the day. I will use this one and incorporate that smoothie into my lunch that day. And then lastly, we have Dr. Fiber. This one contains things like coconut, hemp seeds, almonds, chia seeds, things that are very high fiber that once again will help you feel full and will also help keep you regular, which is important and people don't like to acknowledge that. This one is also great, I find, if you have gone a little bit of time without having a really good diet. So as an example, if you spent a weekend going out, maybe you drank too much, maybe you just ate a lot of food that you don't normally eat, this one is very good at just like getting you back on track with your routine. And like I said, I find that this one does still make me feel very, very full, even though it isn't necessarily as high in protein as some of the other ones are. Now, I think it's important to mention why these products are very good for me personally and why I was so happy to try them out in the first place. I suffer from very bad anxiety, and one of the big symptoms that I tend to have is being unable to eat anything. When I get very stressed and I'm feeling very generally anxious, even if there's nothing imminently to be anxious about, I generally get very, very nauseous and can't eat anything. And I know that that's very common for a lot of people. I'm not alone in that. And one of the few things that I've discovered I can actually eat when I'm in that like super nauseous, haven't eaten in a day and a half kind of state is a smoothie. For some reason, I don't know if it's because it's liquid, because it's cold, because it's not like you don't have to go through cooking it and preparing it, for whatever reason, they are the one thing that I can still eat no matter what. I think having something like this on hand, where maybe you don't have a smoothie every single day of your life, but when you need to have one, you really need it to be filling, Something like this is just absolutely brilliant for that. I also think this kind of product can be very useful for people who may have disabilities, who may not be able to go into 4 different cupboards, pick out 8 different types of seeds, 2 nut butters, a protein powder, and make a smoothie. Like, for instance, people with really bad fatigue syndromes. This is, you grab your fruit, maybe you get a little bit of water, and you have one of these packets, and that's it. It really reduces the amount of time that you're going to have to spend standing, measuring out, and figuring out what you're going to do. I think for the general population, this also helps to eliminate some of that guesswork. When you want to start eating healthier, maybe you want to start making smoothies, but you honestly don't know what to add to them to make them healthier, or how much protein you should have in it after you've worked out, or how much fat you need to make it fill you up. If you're anything like me, I'm sure at the beginning of your time making smoothies, or maybe you've never made one before, you start out thinking, oh, I just take a few fruits or vegetables, put them in a blender with some water, and here's my smoothie. And that's great. That is healthy for you, for sure. But you're going to be hungry 20 minutes later, the same as if you ate an apple and a carrot. You really need these fats and proteins to help bulk it out and make you feel full, make you feel amazing. And I think that these products really do fit that need well. Now, lucky for everybody living in Canada or the US, these products are available to ship to you right now. If you do live somewhere outside of Canada or the US, please be sure to still check out the Smoothie Sidekick Instagram page and just let them know, whether it be via DM, email on their contact us page on their website, that you might be interested in international shipping. Of course, as a small business, it can be really expensive to ship internationally, but if a company knows that people are really interested, it is always possible that they can look into those options in the future. Now, I will include links to the Smoothie Sidekick website and Instagram page down below. I definitely recommend their Instagram, even if you aren't totally sold on the product yet, just because they share so many really cool nutrition tips, a lot of smoothie and smoothie bowl recipes, which is amazing, and a lot of other tips and tricks for healthy eating that I think all of us could really use after a year in lockdown. I don't know about you, but my healthy eating definitely slacked a little bit towards the beginning of lockdown, and now I'm kind of trying to rein it back in. I would recommend trying all 3 of the Smoothie Sidekicks just to see which one you like the best. There is like a slight flavor to the ingredients in them, but I would consider it to be very, very slight. The one that I notice the most is the Dr. Fiber one. When I make smoothies, I tend to make them with like berries and peanut butter. That one has like a very slight coconut flavor that honestly I think made my smoothie better. But if you do really dislike coconut, you might want to try a different flavor. If you really don't like peanut butter, there is some peanut butter in the Incredible Bulk packet. However, because I always make smoothies with peanut butter, I can't really taste the difference. Now, I mean, let's go make a smoothie together and just see what it's like. So today we are going to be trying out the Incredible Bulk Smoothie Sidekick. And I have a recipe pulled up that's from the Smoothie Sidekick Instagram page. They've got loads of helpful recipes on there, lots of really healthy things. So I'm going to be walking through just how easy it is to use these sidekicks today. Okay, so let's start making our smoothie. Now, the recipe is very clear. It lays out exactly what you need, and it's super simple. You probably already have most of the ingredients. So it is half a cup of berries. Now, I always use this 4-berry blend, just a bag of frozen berries from PC. You can get them from every different grocery store and brand, and it's usually a lot cheaper than buying fresh berries. So especially in the winter here in Canada, when it's hard to get them, I always just buy frozen. Next, we have 1 whole banana. Now, I usually have frozen bananas. I'll just buy a bunch, chop them up and freeze them. I haven't frozen these ones yet. They're just at the point where they would be perfect to be frozen now. So I'll just be using a fresh one, but frozen works as well. Next we have our liquid. So this is just a 1 cup measuring cup, and I've done half almond milk, half water per the recipe. And then lastly, but certainly not least, we'll be adding our incredible bulk Smoothie Sidekick. Now this one in particular contains protein powder, chia seeds, hemp seeds, peanut butter, and then also pumpkin seeds. So this is a very filling blend. Obviously contains a lot of protein, a lot of really healthy fats, so this one will keep you full for a really long time. Now, just to show you what it looks like in there, so this one you can see there's all of the seeds, the powdered peanut butter, and also the protein powder. So super convenient, everything you would need all in one little package, and then that just goes right in our blender. So now we've got all of our ingredients in there, we'll just blend it up and we'll have a delicious smoothie. All right, so now our smoothie is done blending up. So now we just take our delicious healthy smoothie, pour it into a glass, and we're ready to drink. And there you have it, super easy smoothie, courtesy of Smoothie Sidekick. Cheers. Now, all in all, I really enjoy these Smoothie Sidekick products, especially for me. I make smoothies so often, but sometimes I don't have the exact ingredients that I might want to add. This is a really convenient way to just be able to look at the name and say, yeah, I could use a little bit of extra energy today. I'll throw that one in. And I do find that it has helped me step up my smoothie game a little bit. As well, I've been using some of the recipes found on their Instagram page, which has helped me kind of switch it up so I'm not just having the exact same berry banana peanut butter smoothie every single time. It's delicious, but there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. So I guess with all of that being said, I would strongly recommend that you check out Smoothie Sidekick. If you love smoothies or you just want to try and see if you might get into making them, this is a great product for you, and I strongly encourage you to check them out. Also, a huge thank you to the owner of Smoothie Sidekick for keeping in touch and sending me some of these products for free just to review them. I really appreciate it. I also love the chance to connect with small woman-owned businesses, especially Canadian ones, and this product was great. So I absolutely am so thankful that they were sent to me. Now, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Please be sure to leave a comment about what you think of the idea of the Smoothie Sidekicks. Once you've had a chance to check out their website, their Instagram, let me know what you think about them, what times you might find them very useful, or even what recipe is your favorite smoothie recipe. I'm always looking for new recipes. I did see a cinnamon roll recipe that looked very interesting recently. And if you guys want more food content, I love food. I love to cook and bake. I would consider myself to be pretty good at both. So if that's something that you're interested in, seeing some fun recipes, maybe healthy recipes, definitely let me know. I would love to try some things out with you. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and also hit the big red subscribe button found down below if you're not already subscribed. You can also hit the bell notification icon to be notified when I post. I do put out a new video every single week. And thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope I will see you next time. Bye.